Previously on Ex-Wives of Rock.
What's really going on?
My cancer cells are just partying big time.
Right now, Damon's away at rehab.
Are you moving in with him? Did I hear a rumor?
No, it's not a rumor. So he asked me to move into his house. When I tell this plan to people knowing our history, they think I'm insane.
You're going into a situation, Bobby, that has never worked yet.
Hoping for the best.
The ex-wives will tell you themselves, when it comes to relationships, they've all made at least one harebrained decision.
I was married to James Kotak of the Scorpions. Probably the dumbest mistake I've ever made.
I was married to Vince Neil from Motley Crue. Great front man, not a good husband.
Of course, marrying a bad guy does have its merits.
They teach you what you want and what you don't want in a man.
That's right. And most women learn to avoid what they don't want. But Bobby here, I think it's fair to say she's not like most women.
So I was married to Janie Lane. Didn't work out. Engaged to Tommy Lee. Not so much.
And her habit of dating bad boys continues to this day.
So Bobby has a boyfriend. I call him the a-hole.
His actual name is Damon.
Year after year, all I hear is awful things about this guy.
Lies, deception, cheating, issues, addictions. It's been crazy.
How are you back with him, Bobby? How are you back with that guy?
You know, that is an excellent question.
The sex is great.
Well, alrighty then.
Bobby seems to make the same mistakes over and over and over, and she keeps expecting a different result.
I think there's a word for that.
Crazy. That's crazy, right? Damon's been away at rehab for the past 9 months, and we've had the best relationship we've had in years.
So what does Bobby do when she hears her boyfriend saying he's cleaning up his act?
Hey, babe.
Hey, what's happening?
Well, she thinks about all the lies and all the drama, and then
The sex is great.
moves into his house.
Do I think this is a good choice? No.
My friends hate the fact that I'm moving in with Damon. Bobby, what the are you thinking? If I give up on him when he needs me the most and he's sober, then what have I wasted my time for this whole time, right?
Of course, even Bobby has her doubts.
I don't know if I'm making the biggest mistake of my life right now or not.
But she doesn't have to wonder any longer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Damon.
What? Oh my God, what happened?
Wine got in my eye.
He's been home for like 3 days now, and we've decided to celebrate his return home with a quiet dinner. Here, it's not really coming out though. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God! Cheers. Cheers to that. I mean, I've been thinking about it for so long, it's actually weird that it's happening. Does it feel weird
What's that?
that we've been together?
A little bit.
Think you can get used to it?
It's hard for me to follow what you're saying right now.
Guess we'll have to talk about that later during sex. This looks great.
Thank you.
Here, you make a toast.
A toast?
Yeah?
Here's a toast to you.
To me?
Yes.
So how weird was it when you were coming up the street? Were you nervous to see me? No? I was really nervous. I was thinking that you needed somebody while you were gone to take care of you, and I was worried that maybe you were just saying those things that... how you felt about me.
I didn't tell you to move in up here.
He most certainly did ask me to move in.
I said you could move in if you wanted to, but I meant downstairs. Obviously I didn't ask you to do all that. You took it upon yourself to do all that.
I can't even believe what I'm hearing. You knew that I would help you, and you knew that I would take care of everything.
I had people helping me anyway.
Yeah.
If that was my motivation, I already had that covered.
Was I the biggest idiot in the whole world that just fell for the biggest scam? I don't know, really, but I love him.
I didn't really want you to do all that stuff.
Yeah?
I would have rather it not have to be you to do all that stuff.
Right?
Because it's a pain in the ass.
It was a pain in the ass, but still, it worked out, right?
Yeah. Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
I mean, yeah, it worked out.
In the moment, He's saying things to ease the tension. He's very charming. He's saying all the things I've always wanted him to say.
And thanks to Bobby's relentless probing, he's saying them a lot.
Do I look the same? I don't look older or fatter? Do you still want me to live here? Or is it okay? Are you gonna have a hard time? Is this gonna be okay for you?
Is this a trap?
No! Give me a kiss. Let me.
Damon helped Bobby with her regular workout,
Sex.
making her late for an actual workout with Charisse the following morning.
Today's the day that Bobby says she's gonna work out with me. And lo and behold, she shows up.
What's that?
I thought for sure I was gonna get a text saying I was sick, I need to let my dog out, my dog has diarrhea.
Whistler?
No. Put those back.
No.
Those are not on your diet anymore.
Oh, that hurts already. Oh, it really hurts.
So what's been going on? When's your man get out?
He's been out.
What?
Yeah.
Why didn't you freaking text me?
So I'm reluctant to tell Charisse because I'm afraid of what I'm already feeling. And she knows me too well. She knows me so well that she's gonna call it out.
So how many days sober is he?
9 months?
So he has clarity of thought and he likes feeling healthy and energetic. And
He wants to
doesn't
start
wanna-
doing stuff like going for a walk every day. So I have to be motivated to do that because I'm being lazy lately.
At least he's helping her get some exercise.
So do you want to make it harder?
Nope. No.
You're at 1. 1 is for 80-year-olds.
Hey!
You're gonna
Get
get
your
sick
fingers off
later.
her.
You know, I just want to give her some good advice, whether she takes it or not, I don't know.
You got to be number 1 right now.
Yeah, I know.
Here's my concern that you have money in case this doesn't work out to go get your own place
Yeah.
and feed yourself.
I would love nothing more than him to come out and be a changed person and him to be nice to her and, you know, they go off in the sunset and live happily ever after. I would love that. I just don't feel like that's gonna happen.
Coming up,
She kind of goes into grilling him.
It wasn't evil, it was only psychotic.
He hates that.
Charisse and Damon have a stare down.